Okay. Oh gosh, that's really loud. Hang on. I fixed the volume a little bit. It's still a little loud. We are now in Ketchikan. Yay! It's super cold and super rainy. Well, I guess not super rainy, but it's raining quite a bit. We arrived here at 6-ish. Our excursion that we have planned is actually planned at 7:45, but we got here at 6:45 because there was a time change yesterday. Basically, our clocks did not change with the time. So we are an hour early, so we're just killing time right now. This is funny because right now, well, I'm talking to a camera, Dad's talking to a camera, and we're talking like a few feet away from each other. It's actually really funny. It's cold. Our excursion is like a rainforest walk or something like that. It's only a mile or something, and then we have to get back on the ship by 1 to leave at 2 and head back out to sea. Did I mention the wind? It's really bad, and plus that when you're wet and it's cold out already, you add the wind. I feel ridiculous. This is, yeah, it's a little much. Right now, we're waiting in a shelter for our excursion to start. I'll see you later. We're on a bus, waiting to go to our excursion.
I can't be left.
Like 5 seconds ago from the store.
Literally 5 seconds.
Yeah. We're in the back of the bus, which, in my opinion, the back of the bus is the best.
That's where all the troublemakers go.
Hey, you're back here, so.
Right here we have some black huckleberries and even some false azaleas. But all of these plants are going to begin their lives on a nursery log just like this. At this point in time, I want to let y'all know we don't have any poison ivy or poison oak in this part of Alaska. So if y'all see me touching something, please feel free. You're not going to hurt anything. I just ask that you don't take anything off. Right here we have the western hemlock. It is also a very tall conifer. They can grow to about 275 feet tall. The oldest western hemlock in the world is about 1,200 years old. That tree has seen some things.
This tree right here is the citrus or citrus tree. I couldn't quite hear what he said, but it's close to that. And this tree right here is the state tree for Alaska. This is a skunk cabbage. If you boil it 3 times, you're able to eat it, which I'm not entirely certain who or how someone found that out, but they did. This is also the first plant that pops up in the spring. It's kind of all over, and it's called the skunk because it stinks really bad when it sprouts in the spring. So the locals here, this is their spring smell. So as soon as they smell this, they know that it's springtime. All right, real quick, this is bear bread, and they're actually mushrooms that grow on trees. And you can stick your finger, you can rub your finger on it, and the oil from your hands will leave a mark on it for about 3 days. So people would use that as like markers to find their way back. All right, so I just learned, the kids here in Alaska, they go to school obviously, but one of the things they learned in school is how to survive out here all by themselves if they got lost or anything. And when they hit 8th grade, they get sent to a separate island and have to live for 3 days with nothing but what they can fit in like a coffee pot. So like they have to learn what plants they can eat, what plants they can't eat, and how to survive. So that's pretty crazy. All right, there's people up there. They were waving to us a second ago. They're like right there. You got anything to say, Georgie?
It's wet.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. All right, so these right here are bear marks on a tree, which these are the easiest to see because I'm short, and so these are the closest. But there is some up a little bit higher, and they go all the way up this tree for like, I don't know how many feet, but it's pretty far up. And so this is where the bears will go. They'll just scratch on this and then climb all the way up. Now these claw marks are territorial. So there's that, and the bear has gotten its scent on the tree, which I don't think the camera could pick it up, but right here, there is still hair from the bear. Man, today's the most I've talked. I just found out another fun fact. Bears are actually thought to hibernate, which is technically incorrect. They don't hibernate. They do a thing called torpor. Pretty sure, or it's really close to that. And that's when both hibernation and torpor mean that they're in a very deep sleep, but torpor, they can wake up if the bear needs to defend itself. So basically, if you see a bear sleeping, don't touch it. This is a tree yet to be carved into a totem pole. Oh, have I mentioned it's cold and windy and rainy? I didn't get it on video, but there's a sign back there, like one of those like teepee signs, and there's a big gust of wind, and it blew like 20 feet down the deck, and then hit a girl really hard in like the hamstring or something. It was really crazy. And it's still raining and I'm cold. And we're walking on a boardwalk where there is no wind protection. I'm dying. Is it recording? Yep, it is. Okay. The rain, let me fix my positioning here. Okay. The rain finally went down a little bit. Calm down, there we go. It's still raining and it's cold, plus the wind. So on my face it's blowing and it's really cold. Be hard to make out, but that says Chico's Mexican Restaurant, the best pizza in town. I think they got a little mixed up.
There's a duck foot, and I found a duck.
I don't remember why I turned this on in the first place. Oh yeah, we're in a creek street. I think that's what it is. Basically, it's a boardwalk next to a creek. Pretty crazy. And there's a bunch of shops down the way. We have about I think about an hour until we should at least probably start heading back to the ship, that is. And so yeah, we might not go into all of the shops, but we might do a quick scan. I learned this from the dude that drove our bus to our excursion that was in the forest. Okay. Nope. Hair's all in my face. There are, give me a second, walking away from a person. There are 5 different salmons in Alaska. And there is a way to remember them using your fingers. The pinky one is for a pink salmon. Your ring finger is for the silver salmon because rings are sometimes made of silver. Then you have your middle finger, which is the king salmon. That one's the biggest, the king, and then because it's your middle finger's the biggest, king. The pointer finger, sockeyed salmon. My stupid hair. Sockeyed salmon, which because you would use your pointer finger to like poke someone's eye out, you know. And then the fifth one, I don't remember how it uses the thumb, but it's a kita or keta salmon. I don't remember how they intertwined the thumb with it, but they did. This is kind of random. When I was younger, because I'm still young, so when I was younger, I watched a TV show called Molly of Denali, and it's, you know, a girl named Molly living in Denali, Alaska. I knew quite a bit about the general idea of Alaska, and actually a lot about salmon. Between that and the other TV show, Wild Kratts, I knew a lot about salmon. There was one time when Mom and Dad were asking a bunch of questions about salmon, and I was answering all of them that they didn't know, and they were shocked.
Who didn't know so much about swallows?
I kind of like being able to come here and kind of already know the general idea of what's going on, or the general idea about salmon and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.